Hello everybody, welcome to a modern video with Jeskai Stoneblade. This deck top-aided a very large event in Barcelona in the hands of Paulo Casero. I guess he top-4'd actually, and it's playing a whopping 4 of Snapcaster Mage. Not something you see every day, huh? This deck is Jeskai Stoneblade, deck that came out at the beginning of Modern Horizons 2 when Ragavan was printed. Although now with the format evolving a little bit, you are seeing a lot of different choices, such as Consider, Iteration, and Snapcaster Mage in the list. I'm not a huge fan of playing a Stoneforge in this way in Modern. Without Brainstorm, it's just hard to justify randomly drawing Kaldra Compleat or Batterskull. This deck also has a very wild mana base with Raffine Tower, Raugrin Triome in a Ragavan deck. I do think that Ragavan is like that good that you should play it, but still, a very interesting list that did well, so I'm very happy to try it out. Yeah, 4 Snapcaster Mage, so many. In the Cyber, we can't have access to Blood Moon, so we have Alpine Moon, and then the Cyber is basically one from Blue and Murktide, I think. I think that I would honestly play a second Flusterstorm over Hallowed Moonlight. The extra mana, it's not good. I mean, in the decks that can't play Flusterstorm, you play Moonlight, but alright, my hand is very active with Expressive Iteration. That's alright. What's the mana base looking like? Do we have any basic lands? 2 islands, 1 plains, no mountains. Okay. 2 islands, 1 plains, no mountain. We'll go Flooded Strand and pass the turn. Great. I want to get a basic island here. I go Island Sacred Foundry, or I can just get Triumph and yeah, I can just get Triumph. I'll think about mana base later. Sorry, I'll think about consider later. What do I have to consider for? I have 4 lands, 3 spells. I don't care about anything. Alright, Counterspell. Is that Rakdos Scam? No, it's Zeator's Proving Ground. That could be the John Bitter Revelation Archon of Cruelty deck. That's popular these days. They play Ren, I definitely Counterspell. I'll get a Hallowed Fountain. Dr. Golded with the 30 mons. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. And Sebastian. Do Italians celebrate St. Lucy's Day? No. I mean, not that I know. Maybe some Italians do, but not my family. But yeah, if it's a big deal in Sweden. That's cool. Holidays is one reason to live. So always a fan of those. What if I just go untap land go here? And I can go like consider plus counterspell. I don't want to go iteration. Thoughtseize. Okay. I wanted to keep up the options of going consider spell pierce or 2 spell is 4 counter spells. In Bergamo too? Nice. Ah, had plenty of celebration last week. I had my birthday. I was in New York for a week and in Bologna for a few days. So definitely a long holiday. And now Christmas is around the corner. So okay, so they end up doing that. Let me go consider. All right. I think I like to bolt and Sokenzan attack the Ren. I don't know if I don't know if it's the best choice, but I like to kill Ren. I'm playing a control deck, so obviously now they can go creativity. Do I enjoy New York? Yeah, it was very, very good. Very, very good holiday. All right, let's see if they have creativity. I mean, if they have it, sure, but it's four of. Yep. Okay. So sacrifice this and that. What are my answer to Archon? 3 Teferi. That's it. Not that many. Draw. I pass. I could have let up the bolt to kill the token in response, but then I wouldn't have killed. I guess I could have killed Ren with ending. Maybe that was a safer choice. I guess I played around my opponent not having it. They had it. I lost. Hello, clown. Alright, so the explosives kill the thing. Hallowed Moonlight stops the thing. Flash stops the thing. That's 4 cards. Ending is not great, but it kills Stoneforge. Sorry, it kills Renantix. Maybe take out Batterskull. Ending. Bo Bolt ending, something like that. Yeah. Dress down is not good, no. I'm gonna have Aether Gust, maybe better than ending. Ending is like only good against Renantix. Alpine Moon on Dwarven Mine, it's bad. As card disadvantage, they might make tokens in other ways, like with Fable of the Mirror Breaker or Prismatic. I guess Prismatic Mine they don't play, but they have. I mean, I'm sure they have ways to make tokens other than the Dwarven Mine. And I'm just not a big fan of card disadvantage card. I love when Alpine Moon kills a Urza Saga though. All right, land now. I mean, obviously in this game I had risky plays. I mean, I kept a very risky hand game 2, and I had a very risky land game 1, and they both didn't pay out, and I lost the match. So you could say I punted in the hindsight, but they also could have, gone well, and I would have been rewarded. And that's how Magic is. You take your choices, you live with the consequences. Sometimes they pay out, sometimes they don't. When they don't, you regret, having kept bad hands. But when they work, it's good that you add 7 cards instead of 6. Self-sake. That's a nickname that I remember because wow, I just got the same exact hand. Crazy, huh? I mean, it didn't work last time. It must work this time. That's how it works. That how magic works? Anyway, Selfasake is the player that invented a quote-unquote Mardu Pyromancer back in the days. In 2000, what was it? 16, I think? Yeah, when Jerry T made the final of the Pro Tour with that deck. Swamp Stitcher Supplier. Alright, what are they playing? Persist. Raffine Tower. Wish I didn't play a Raffine Tower in this deck, but here we are. Okay, let's go for a Sacred Foundry and a Stoneforge Mystic. Grabbing a Kaldra Compleat, yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Thoughtseize? Oh, Village Rites. Uh-huh. And then milled scrap work mutt. They pass. Very good. Let's put into play the Kaldra. Ooh, the fetch response. That Proto was one of the best era. Yeah, I was in that top 8 with humans. Me and Javi are both top 8 with humans. We tested together. Rival so excellent. They discard Archon of Cruelty and Pyrexian Flex Gorger. A lot of Archon of Cruelty decks. Let me tap with this. And then I'll pass. If nothing happens, I can go Snapcaster Consider. They've been playing, yeah. ERC. Obviously, I have to play around Persist. And they persist. I'll go Spell Pierce. And I'll keep Counterspell for my opponent next turn. They go. I don't know. But yeah. Now I have double Counterspell up, basically. They thought sees the Counterspell. There's no caster Counterspell. Alright, Caldra's doing a great job here. Stoneforge Mystic single-handedly won this game. That's Trample, so they go to 4. Then I cast Ragavan, because why not? They cast Persist again. And I play Counterspell. I was playing Snapcaster, actually. That's probably better. Snapcaster Spell Pierce. Alright. This time, the one-lander Consider worked out. There are 4. I hope they die. If I tap it all, they take exactly 4. Yeah, so it's lethal. I think I'll take out Ragavan this matchup. They have Stitcher Supplier and a lot of tokens. Okay, they go to 1. They go to 1. Your turn again. They might have a fourth spell persist, and that's why I used Snapcaster spell pierce last turn. I guess. I mean, it's not a big deal. Shadow of Doubt. Okay. All right, good to know. My opponent plays that card. A card that can be very punishing if you don't know about it. But if you know about it, you can obviously play very well around it. All right, let's go game 2. I'll have the Licensed Errors. And Flusterstorm, Gust, Moonlight. Maybe Flusterstorm isn't good. Yeah. I think the best blue-red Murktide doesn't have Blood Domain. Yeah, I would play Blood Moon sideboard. If you have CFP Pro, I have my deck and Sabergat updated. I know that non-European, non-Americans cannot get access to that. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. Yeah, but if you do, if you are American, you can get access to it. Anyway, I said I wanted to take a Ragavan, so I'll do that. The rest of the sideboard, I think, looks pretty bad. So let's go. Volpe Sarcastica, thank you for the 6th month. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Lots of subs today. I'm glad to be back on stream. I'm also glad to just not be jet lagged at all. Maybe I'm talking too soon, but yesterday I went to bed very early, like at 9 p.m. because I was so tired of like a, 2-day trip. But yeah, I woke up this morning at 8 with my alarm, so very, very clean. I don't even feel that tired right now. Maybe it'll kick in later. That's what coffee is made of. That's what coffee is for. All right, they go the DRC. I think I'm just killing that immediately. Yeah. Go. I don't want you to surveil a creature in the graveyard or something like that. Hmm. Hmm. Could have spell pierced the Inquisition, but yeah. Okay, leave the card on top. They have only 2 cards in hand, by the way. They took Snapcaster Mage. I think I have to go. Wow. I was going to say I have to. All right. Let's just grab a Kaldra again. You saw how powerful it was last game. Hope no Blood Moon. Although my opponent didn't discard Spell Pierce, so I don't think they have Blood Moon. Oh, Thoughts is my Kaldra way. That's good. Nothing jealous superpower. I mean, it could be that I will feel later anyway, jet lagged. I don't know. They have 1 card left in end. Only 1 card left in end. And my hand is fine. Like, they take Kaldra, I still have Teferi. Take Kaldra, yes indeed. They pass. Mm-hmm. Go to Fairy Plus. I'll play the land that they don't know about. I don't care. I don't want to take 2 damage. I'll go to Fairy Plus and pass. Upland. Pass. Very good. Aether Gust. Okay. Good. Tap and pass. Not much going on here, but I can cycle this Triome end of turn. I ride my Teferi to Emblem. No, there is no Emblem in Teferi. Okay, they can get Delirium now. I guess I will Aether Gust that Channel Art then. Ooh, they persist in the graveyard. Okay. Mm-hmm. They put it on top, so... Oh, they put it on the bottom. I'm gonna bounce my Stoneforge here. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce my Stoneforge here. But okay, Batterskull. Play top land and pass. If your emblem is drawing a second card with it, yeah. Bitter Reunion. Okay. Shadow of Doubt. Teferi pretty good against Shadow of Doubt. Batterskull does not have haste. That is the perfect card that you get your opponent with, you're super happy about. But there's also, it's like Stifle. There's a lot of games where it's in your hand and it does nothing. Alright, this is just Supplier. Yeah, can't counter that one. It's just way too weak to counter, I think. They milled Goblin Dark Dwellers. Wow, that's a card of the past. If they persist on Dark Dweller. Countering. They know that they have Spell Pierce. They're not gonna play into it, but they have two counter spells they don't know about. So, play the Water Boy. I think I'm going to exile the Supplier. I feel like it's a good choice. Might not be, but I feel like it's a good choice. Hmm. Oh, Hallowed Moonlight. Another way to counter the persist and draw a card. Okay. They passed. Batterskull is much slower than I mean not that slower, but definitely much slower than Kaldra Compleat. Opponent isn't playing creativity; they're just playing a stranger deck. Spyro. I'll counter it just because I want to get over with this game. All right. 1-1. Buongiorno, Silent Lera. Round number 3 against Bizarre Love. Let's go. Or did you like the Raffine Tower in this deck? This deck has so many 1-drops. Just playing Triumphs is... I think it's bad. I think it's bad playing 1-drops with this deck. Or I meant to say top land. It's bad to play top lands. I'm not gonna do anything on turn one. My opponent, I think, has a removal spell for my Ragavan, so might as well just. Ooh, another Jund deck. Is that another? No. Okay, that's creativity. With blue though. Rentic turn two. Oh, Beta Reunion. Man, playing 3 Beta Reunion decks in a row. Ah, they have the combo. Okay. Draw. Think I'll dash Ragavan, say go. Hope they'll not persist. And I have a bunch of treasures. I hit Scalding Tarn. Alright. 3 Force main. I wouldn't play them again in Rhinos, but they were good. I mean, I almost 5-0'd. Lost the final. The deck is good. Rhinos is a very good deck. Okay, no persist, please. Die, my pawn. You gotta just have it, right? It's just, they had to have it. And then you haste. I have a bananas. Spring in the hearse, the moonlight. Every game has been the same today. This two. Let's take out. Well, ending. Batterskull. 1 bolt. Game number 2. Unfortunately, I play an Azorius Guild Gate in my deck, but that's okay. Go ahead. This hand very much looks like a cube hand, to be honest with you. Like, my cube deck often has Island Plains, Sword of Fire and Ice, because I play Stoneforge Mystic, a Counterspell, like Hand Trip. I mean, I have 2 of the same card, but outside of that, this really feels like a cube hand. I don't just, you know, I mean, I was going to counter anything here. Yeah, even a Rhino 6 without land in the graveyard. Which maybe is not very good, but could be annoying eventually. You can go land Fable. What if I let this go? I think I'm letting this go. I was looking for a red land for iteration next turn. Or not even. Just a red land, that's it. Alright, I'll go Stoneforge Mystic, Kaldra Compleat. I have Fluster Storm to counter the creativity. I like this deck so far. It's a little bit clunky, but I mean, we knew that this deck would have been clunky. It's just that hopefully the power level carries. I mean, Stoneforge. Oh, yeah, I mean, when Stoneforge Mystic works, it's just an outstanding card. Like, when you play it. Sorry, when you draw this and you don't draw Sword of Fire and Ice for Kaldra, it's great. When your opponent lets you on top with it, it's great. Like, when this card works, how do you say, if this is correct English? The floor is very high on this card. No, sorry, not the floor. The ceiling is very high on this card. But at the same time, the floor is very low. As in, if you draw Kaldra or Sword, those are mulligans. So that's terrible. I think I'm killing the Planeswalker. But if you don't and you untap with this, it's great. So that's kind of I think why we gave up on it after the first week. But if things go your way, this is very powerful. Like, what I've done here, it's much better than like Ledger Shredder, for example. Okay, they go Dwarven Mine. And they go Transmogrify. We have the Fluster Storm. Now I'm able to have a clock, a very real clock, and have Counterspell backup. At least Stoneforge Mystic back, because I might violin the sword if I want to. Actually, I think I'm going to Snapcaster Fluster. I think I brought in the wrong card, right? Not sure. I forgot to bring in explosives, thinking I brought in explosives here, but instead it brought in hers. But my opponent also had persist. So maybe it's not a bad idea actually to have it all. Maybe I should just take out Teferi. I mean, I know it's an answer to Archon, but it's a pretty bad answer anyway. Yeah, let's do it this way. Game three. This Triumph is hurting me very much. I wish I cut it before starting the league, because I knew I would have hated this for sure. Also, I'm trying it every game, doesn't help. Anyway, let's go. All right, start drawing the equipments. I was good, and then you draw an equipment. So this is it. This is this is the reason why you might dislike the deck. I'm for Dwarven. I don't like to do that. People are a huge fan of bringing Alpine Moon, but I tend to only bring in it against the Valakut or Urza Saga. Okay, no Renantics, so that's a great news. Excellent news. It's a little binding. You have Raffine Tower for ending if you need Exegol 4, which I don't think you need, but okay. I could have made changes to the list, but I said to that deck since again he had a very ooh no, you don't play Shadow of Doubt, right? No, it was the previous opponent who played Shadow of Doubt. Don't play Shadow of Doubt, please. No, no. Oh, they just play Prismatic Command, which I don't know why it's on the stack as an effect, but here we are. Okay. They didn't load up the picture of Prismatic Command. Pretty sure you could counter this. So it just Magical Line just had the wrong picture of Prismatic Command on the stack. But anyway, you gotta love Magical Line for what it is. So in these matchups that are fast, maybe Expressive Iteration is bad. I should have had maybe something else. Anyway, they discard Archon and Persist. Interesting. Draw. Hearse. Nice. Split a hearse. Now I have both Bolt to answer. I guess I don't have Bolt to answer the creativity because I can just target the treasure. But I have Hearse to answer another persist. And Prismatic Man, it's in the graveyard as an effect. That's so funny. But if you click at it, it's normal. Anyway, let's see what happens here. Hmm. So Line Bolt only answers the Dwarven Mine. It doesn't answer the treasures. And this is why Alpine Moon is bad, because they still have treasures to creativity with. Okay. Maybe they have Transmogrify, and then they have to target the dwarf, and then my bolt is great. The have Transmogrify plus Spell Pierce. I wish I had Fluster Storm. Oh, They target the treasure. Hello, perdo. I guess they don't lose because they can go bolt, snap bolt. Mm. Mm. All right. If I draw a land of any type, I think it's okay. Land? Ecce cazzo. Am I dead? Not yet. Let me hit a land drop. Comunque porco cazzo this deck. It has so much potential, but they play cards like that. Hand, bottom, exile, play Sokenzan, and pass. Pass or do I play Stoneforge? No, Stoneforge sucks. Go. I go bolt's not bolt. This turn my opponent deals me what, 10? I wonder if I should bolt the dwarf, but I don't think so. Because I need the bolt for his Snapcaster. I'll discard whatever iteration probably. I go to 5. They have 7 cards in hand because the Archon gave them 2 cards already. I think I lost this game because of my lands. Nah, I probably would have lost regardless. I guess if I didn't have Sokenzan in my deck, but like a normal land, I could have counterspell this play now. What is it? Another Prismatic command, destroy, make a treasure, destroy an artifact. Okay. Actually, whatever. I'll take 2 spells. Okay. You passed. All right, consider. Huh. Do I want Fluster Storm to go to have a protection in case my opponent... Nah. Yeah. Draw land. Have to do bolts, not bolt. Hope it works. And then I have to hope they don't have a persist or... yeah, I mean, it's impossible that I win. So I lost both rounds to creativity. I mean, creativity is one of the best decks in the format. But honestly, you need to play this card in your sideboard of your like normal deck. You just put Orver of any form, of old form, in your sideboard, and yeah, and things should be at least slightly better. Because creativity is, my opinion, top 3 best decks in the format. And yeah, if you have Orver here, it's not bad. Also, playing Ending over Leyline Binding makes you be even worse against creativity. Alright, round number 4. On to play. Ah, bella merda. Man, I mean, I keep on hating exactly these cards, and that's all I draw. A Raffine Tower in every end, equipments in every end. I mean, if you put them in your deck, it's more likely that you start with them in end. Instead, if you put a Blue-Red Murktide deck, you always draw hand like this. Life is good. Alright. Let's go. Steam Vents, Ragavan. Imagine playing a deck that always opens hands like this. Alright, let's not be here. Let's not be here to be a hater. I have a turn 1 Ragavan. Things are good now. Island. Reshadon Dockhand. Okay. Bolt. Attack. Ooh, well, that next catcher. I want to play it. Ruffled Wizard. Nah, I don't think I want to play it. Maybe if I didn't have to kill a treasure, I could have played it. But as it is, I think I'd rather not. Let's play Consider. Oh, Raffine Tower. Great. Don't have to worry about running that anymore. Draw. Iteration. Strong. I think I'm attacking, and if they have the Merfolk that has flash, I'll accept the trade. Oh, they just cast it. Sure. Go Iteration. Hopefully I find a Stoneforge Mystic. And bottom exile. I think I want to go for ending here. Pass. I have no sauce. They pass. I once again go to combat. See what happens. Oh. Maybe we should have played Teferi first then. Yeah, maybe. Let's go plains. Go Teferi. And pass. Lost my Ragavan. Now we need to draw Stoneforge Mystic. Prismatic Ending cannot exile the Mutavault. What are they doing? Otawara. Okay, okay, okay. I can still cast the Sorcerer on my opponent turn if I want to, though. Even though I can't get countered this time. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Let's exile the Master, and remember, I cannot exile the Mutavault. I think I'm getting just a land. I don't want to get a Triumph because I might cycle it. Or plus. And I can ending a Lord here. I'm going to play March over Prismatic Ending. I think Prismatic Ending is better. Answering the turn 1 Ragavan on the draw should be your top priority. Attacking me, not Teferi? Wow. And they pass. Alright, let's see if I find a Bolt. I want to find a Stoneforge Mystic, though. Yeah, I think I'll draw a Counterspell. Wish I didn't draw Counterspell. Imagine dying in 5 attacks for Mutavault. It's unlikely. but it could happen. Maybe I should just bottom that counterspell. I can't even count. They conceded the match? Conceded the match? I bet I'll take it. Alright, fast league at least. Why would I need counterspell covenant blade? Yeah, exactly. That was a mistake. Maybe they had to go. Take it. Yeah, maybe they have to go. I mean, sometimes people have things to do. It's very common for Magic players to do play Magic Online as a side. I mean, my friend Thivo, he was yeah, he told me that he was working and playing Magic Online, and sometimes he had to just drop if some clients showed up. I guess. Ondo's Lab. Game number 5, round number 5, very quick league. I didn't expect this to be a quick league, but I guess a combination of my opponent killing me fast and my opponent conceding fast was there. All right, we drew Batterskull in opening end, as always. Very bad, but it's the gamble of playing with Stoneforge Mystic and Informa without Brainstorm. Not that Informa with Brainstorm, Stoneforge Mystic is much better, but still. Okay, Planesgiver Runes. Ooh, it's the Hammer. My hand is pretty bad against Hammer, especially on the draw. But maybe there is slow end that I'm able to carry, but okay. At least it's not Esper Sentinel. No. Uh, actually, I want to draw Stoneforge Mystic now. Consider. Alright, I guess that one. Don't have a Solitude. Not that we could kill this, but we could kill the Giver at least. I can't even go Snapcaster block because they have a Giver. Thank God they don't have Thank God they don't have the Saga. Saga would have just GG. Alright. Well, we want to draw here. Not this one, I can tell you that. Need removal spells to kill this, blah, blah, blah. Let go. I don't think a Shadow Spear hurt, but I think I want to do it. Opponent draws a card with it. Also, like, I don't really have anything to do, so, like, if they just let it resolve a Kip attack, it's just too terrible for me. I just have to hope they have a bad hand, that's it. And I think it's working. Just play Tapland Go. I can't go Snapcaster Consider, but I think I'm going to be able to play Counterspell this turn. Oh, they don't crack the canopy. Interesting. At a 12. No Supreme Verdict in my hand or in my deck. I wonder why they didn't play around Supreme Verdict. I guess they can't. I don't have Basic Mountain in my deck, unfortunately. think I'll go let go again. It goes Snapcaster Counterspell. I have to take 3 though, because I don't have Mountain in my deck. Does Arcane Proxy have advantage in a deck where you would play Snapcaster Mage? Arcane Proxy, I think it's fine, only to flashback Crushing Footfalls, because it can't flashback Counterspell, so it's not good. Colossus Hammer. My opponent would draw a card with it. So I think I'm going for the Snapcaster play. I have to take 3 damage. I think I have enough blue I can get a Sacred Foundry here. I think the card I have in hand is Blacksmith Skill at least. So I just want to only interact on the stack and not into play. And of course never want to let them draw cards. They had these 2 cards in hand for a long time. They can't even attack here. They don't want to tap their giver. Looks like. P ending. Strong. How do I start here? I can P ending the giver, pay the tax, and then Teferi bounce the paladin. I think it's alright. I have to protect some creatures here. Oh yeah, that's true. They have blacksmith skill. Oh, I knew about it. Why didn't I play Teferi first? I'm so stupid. Alright. I knew about it. Mamma mia, che coglione. Now what am I doing? Alright, I guess I'm going for iteration then. Hand, bottom, exile, play this, pass. I played Teferi first, I would have been such in a good shape. Such in a good shape. Okay. I think I played well this game up until this point. But it's not over yet. It's a little good, but let's see. 1 card in end. I can still have another blacksmith skill. Okay, so I can pay 5 mana for a Teferi. I think it's too bad. I can pay 5 mana for a Teferi and do what? +1. Or I can just Minus on Giver doesn't look good. I guess it's not bad. If they want to kill my Teferi, my Snapcaster blocks something. Yeah, I think I'll go Teferi, pay 2 taxes, and bounce the Giver. I'm just playing one of the best decks in the format, Armor Time. I have 1 card in hand. It might be a blacksmith skill. Yeah, they do it. Blacksmith skill proactive on the giver. Wow, imagine if I did this last turn. All right, then a +1 and pass. I'm dead to a hammer. Because I can give this protection from blue and attack. I keep this because this is an artifact. That was Stoneforge as well. They cracked the canopy. All right, good sign. Sigarda's aid. Not dead. All right. Woo. Attack, attack, attack. So if I block here, opponent taps the giver. But I do want to block, because then I can use the Teferi to bounce. If I don't block, the Teferi goes to 1, and I can't even bounce. I'll just fetch thin. And pass. Okay, I can't win this game, so let's play tight. Let's try to play tight here. What do we do with Teferi? Bounce a Sentinel? Yeah. So that I can pay 1 less here. I have to draw some spells now, huh? Oh, come on. Come up, spells. Snapcaster Mage. With Snapcaster Ending. And I can go Ragavan as well. Yeah. The Snapcaster Ending where, though? On the Giver? Snapcaster Ending on the Giver and cast Ragavan? Yeah. I die to land Hammer, but they don't have either land or Hammer. I mean, they could have Hammer, I guess, but... Nah, they can't have Hammer. So I think I'm gonna kill the Giver. Alright, let's go. Hand, bottom, exile. Now I'll play Stevenson tapped. Oh, I didn't need to play Stevenson tap. Do I want to dash now? I wasted 2 life. Do I want to dash since I wasted 2 life? I could dash. I could dash and find a 1-drop. I die to Hammer. If I dash. Let's just cast. Yeah, I could have been an 8. Hope it's not that big of a deal. Guess I'm bluffing something. Turn now, put his 2 lands in it. Alright, they go Stoneforge, so they have 8 plus Hammer. Or whatever they take. I have Otawara though. They cost 3 and 3. Kaldra Compleat. I can go Batterskull. Yeah, it's not bad. I guess I have to pay 6 for it. It's not ideal. Should I attack with Ragavan? They just trade with Stoneforge. Alright, then I'm passing. Double interaction with Otawara and Sokenzan. They go to combat. They already played 2 Smith. They passed. Huh. Make 2 tokens end of turn. I wouldn't mind drawing a Stoneforge. Bolt. This could cost 6. Then I don't have Otawara up. Otawara costs 3. I need to keep up Otawara. Attack with Snapcaster. Decide not to. They put the hammer in play. They draw a card. Maybe I should have bolted. So they want to put the hammer here. I think I want to kill the Esper Sentinel now. They're far away from a keeping for free, I think. Killing Esper Sentinel makes me able to cast things next turn. So they draw a card, and the Sigarda's Aid doesn't equip anything. They need more artifacts to equip. They only have 1 right now. Also, somebody with a good performance in Barcelona, yeah? Will I try that deck? Exclamation mark YouTube. You see there is a YouTube playlist. I might have played like at least 10 times with Amr on the course of my time playing Modern. The good thing of YouTube is that the content is forever, so you can check out all my past videos. And playing Modern, the format hasn't changed that much, so it's always been the same since Modern Horizons 2, almost. All right, so looks like they are about to equip. They're about to equip here. Okay. They give it fly. I'm gonna bounce. Nothing. I'll just let him attack here. And then I bounce the Nexus. For 3. They already made a land drop too. And they can't move the hammer because they have only 2 artifacts. Draw. Draw. Bolt. Okay. Okay, I can cast Complete. There's no more Esper Sentinel. Stuck with these people. They need to turn the corner now. I bolt the Paladin now, but I don't think they have another Blacksmith skill in their deck, so I'll just accept this and pass. So the problem with killing the Paladin is that they might just have another... Okay, so that's an artifact they have. They make a construct. So they want to keep the hammer this way by making a construct. Okay. If I bolt the Paladin now, they can't equip. So I think that's what I'm doing. They have 4 cards in it. What a game. This is turn 12. Draw. Counterspell. Still dead next turn. I lose. I played a mono white hammer recently. I think I went 5-0 with it. But yeah, well, I don't have lethal. Yeah, I lose now. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Maybe they don't go for it. Obviously, you could have taken many different routes since, it was a close game that ended up losing. So maybe there was a way to win. Guess I didn't find it. Would have not been dead if we keep Bolt. The problem with that is that they would be able to equip the hammer on the Thopter. Also played pretty well, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have not. I should have thought about the fact that I was going to be dead if I didn't play this way. Yep. I mean, certainly, whenever these games happen, you made a mistake. Like, that's clear. If you say that you lost this game because XYZ, you are in denial. Because Magic is a game where in 13 turns, you had such a huge control over the match that if you lose, it was most likely, like, you most likely had a way to win. I believe that strongly, and yeah, and this game is definitely a proof of the fact that I could have won this game if I played in a different way. Not saying that I played bad. I think overall the choices I made this game were fine, and yeah, ended up losing, which is a thing you accept playing such a complicated game as Magic. Okay, let's go. Hello, Cornouille. The day you understood that everyone makes mistake in every game, no matter how tiny, was the day you started getting good. Yeah. First step towards being better is acknowledging that you make all the mistakes. No, ho, miscliccato mulligan. That's a mistake usually you don't make. I just misclicked. If you're playing with mute, I misclicked. All right, let's go. My hand is actually very good. I think I'll bottom a Spell Pierce. Let's go. Now Stoneblade is playable. Well, I'm 2-2. Yeah, it's playable. 2-2. Yeah, playable. Everything is playable. As long as you own the card, then you own 10 ticks to play them. Hello, Tashi. Gingerbrute. Ooh. Bolt. Attack. I think I go consider. Sokenzan. I was low roll the Alpine Moon. Maybe the cast Saga. I just exiled one, but maybe more. Stoneforge. Land, 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 land. Natural Cyst. Hehe. Two Canopy. Stoneforge Mystic. Kaldra Compleat. Okay. Wow, just hammer? Okay. Draw land? E vaffanculo. Why didn't you draw Stoneforge last game? Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. I got my 50 play points. And yeah, I'm not a fan of the deck. I was not a fan before. I decided to try because and was not a fan after. Not much to say. Yeah, I mean, that's my honest opinion. I like to give honest opinion about decks I play, not necessarily, fake things. But tomorrow we're gonna be back with more modern or maybe legacy. Actually, tonight I might stream tonight. Yeah, I might stream tonight if I'm not too tired. But I have so many decks to try. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.